absolute betrayal of my GPS this morning. I actually can't believe it. Like on the one day I actually need accurate splits because I'm doing a session, that's when the GPS decides, yeah, you know what, I'm gonna have a day off today. It's probably still related to the activity in the sky, but it's only the second time it happens to me. So before I started the session, the GPS wouldn't connect on my watch. I waited 7 minutes, still wouldn't connect. So I got impatient and I started running. And on my warm-up, my easy pace felt fine. So I thought, well, the GPS must have connected, should be okay. And then I started the first rep. So today I was doing 3 by 8 minutes tempo and then 2 by 1 minute pickup. Gosh, the first rep I was like, the pace is not really picking up. Is it me being slow or is it the watch having a problem? Because the watch was saying that I was running 4:55 minutes per k. I was feeling like I was running, 4 or 5 minutes per k. So I tried to search, and then the GPS was telling me that my pace was even slower, like 5-10 minutes per k. So I was like, well, okay, that's just a GPS issue right now. Great. Got no idea what I'm running. On the bright side, today for the first time I tried a March on gel, unflavored. It's got 30 gram carbs, and you know what? I quite rate it. I thought it was quite nice, kind of like precision style, unflavored. And I also want to thank you guys for the very nice comments you left on my last video where I was a bit lost as to the future of the YouTube channel. It's actually quite nice to see that there's people who genuinely watch my videos and are still interested in following along, even though my running may be a little less interesting at the minute. And it's good to know that you'd be open to a bit more lifestyle content. I will put my Strava map on the screen. Okay, I mean, look at the state of this. Just tried on desktop to edit the Strava activity to correct the distance because I thought maybe that would salvage the thing and I would have a bit of an idea of my splits, but absolutely not. When I do that, Strava tells me that my running distance for the whole run is 0.6 kilometers. So even worse. But I had a quick look. I was scrolling through the activities and it looks like everyone that I follow on Strava in Dubai this morning had GPS issues. So it wasn't just me, but bit frustrating. In last week's vlog, I was saying that I needed to refresh my wardrobe, as in normal clothes wardrobe. What do I go and buy this week? Running clothes. I just got some bits from Nike, got some flowy running shorts, bright green top. The camera really doesn't pick up on the color. It looks minty green on the camera. It is like neon green in real life. Anyway, I realized actually I have not addressed the fact that I am no longer a Saysky athlete this year after representing the brand for 2 years. So I guess let me give you the tea. I mean, the tea is not boiling hot really because there is no drama. So yeah, I was a Saysky athlete for 2 years, 2024 and 2025. And I guess when we decided that we were going to move to Dubai towards the end of last year, I kind of realized that it was probably time to close the chapter on being a Saysky athlete. My main reason was with the way the athlete drops were. We were being sent, collections regularly, but a lot of it was winter gear. And I mean, if you send me a pair of thermal leggings and a fleece here, what am I going to do with it? So I was like, well, it doesn't quite work for me because probably I wouldn't be able to wear 50% of what they send me. Also, last year when I did the Valencia Marathon in December, I was still under Saysky contract and I wore sore shorts because they worked better for me with the gel storage. And I thought, well, maybe Saysky wouldn't quite like that. And previously, it was in December that I had received my contract, signed it, agreed to be a Saysky athlete for the following year. In December, I did not hear anything, nothing at all. So I thought, right, they're not going to continue, which is fine. And I was going to email the athlete manager to say, thank you for 2 years, wish you all the best, and all of that. But with the move to Dubai, life being so hectic, I never got around to it. And then I did not hear anything at all from Saysky until January, where, to my surprise, what lands in my inbox? A Saysky athlete agreement for 2026. So I replied and I declined, explaining why it wouldn't quite work for me anymore to be exclusively a Saysky athlete, gave a bit of feedback on my experience, but also said I'd be open to maybe occasionally working with the brand. I still really like the kit, I'm still happy to wear it, and I will still support the brand. And I did not get a reply, I didn't hear anything back. So here we are, but yeah, there is no hot tea to spill. I still love the Saysky kit, I still wear it a lot. It's probably 85-90% of my running wardrobe right now, and I still support the brand, but I also wear other brands now. Thursday morning, came down to the track for a session. I was going to do my long run today and then join Sub Club track session Saturday, but found out yesterday that they're actually not going to do a track session this weekend, and Ben was going to the track today for his workout. So I thought, well, let me swap things around. I'll do the track session today, long run Saturday. So on the menu today, I had 5x800 at around 10k foot with 400 jog recoveries, and then 5x400 around 5k foot with 400 jog recoveries. After the last 400 reps, I took 600 jog recoveries, and then I finished with 5x200, trying to go a little faster than 5k foot with 200 recoveries. Now finishing up the cool down. That was a pretty good session, quite happy with that. I thought the rain was over. Definitely didn't pick the right time to go on my run. Oh man. Okay, turn around. We had a huge storm overnight. It was really brutal. There was even a tornado alert for some parts of the UAE. And this morning the rain had calmed down. It was not meant to rain right now, which is why I was like, right, I'm probably in the clear. I can go on my run. But maybe not. I was gonna turn around and cut it short, only do 5k, but then I thought, I'm already soaked. The rain is not getting any worse. It got a little better in the middle of the run and then got really bad again. But I thought I would persevere. I am meant to have a double today. I don't know if it's gonna happen. Like, if it's still raining like this and if it's still flooded everywhere like it was, I think I might scrap it. I don't really have to double right now in my training, and there is nothing enjoyable for me in running in torrential rain like this. But yeah, the weather this week has been crazy. It started Monday, mid-morning, absolutely torrential rain. I was working at the coffee shop that is an 8-minute walk away from the house. It was raining so bad I couldn't walk back home. I had to Uber back home. And then Tuesday, midday, huge downpour. Thankfully started after the morning runs, but when I went out for my afternoon run, it was flooded. I took a video actually, I'll insert it. Basically this week we've had at least one episode of big rain every day, and then the storm we had overnight was meant to be the finale of this bad week of weather, but it looks like it's carrying over a little bit today. But hopefully we're gonna have a dry weekend. I never expected I would see this much rain in Dubai. We've just checked in at the Atlantis, the Palm. We are staying here tonight. We're gonna go to the beach, I think, this afternoon. We're going out to a very nice restaurant tonight, and we're gonna probably spend the morning at the pool tomorrow, and also run on the Palm because it is our very first time in this area of Dubai. We decided to book this mini staycay, literally just one night, as a little celebration because it was our 9-year anniversary earlier this week. And at the minute, there's a lot of offers for Dubai residents to go and stay at hotels. So we had 25% of this hotel at the moment. So it was my first time running on the Palm Crescent, which is an iconic running route. But when you ask runners who live here, they will tell you that it's kind of overhyped. I had yet to form my own opinion, but now that I've run there, I would say it is quite a nice running route for an easy run. I enjoyed it this morning. The views could be worse. On one side, you've got all the nice hotels. On the other side, you've got the sea and the Dubai skyline. Now, I wouldn't do a session on this boardwalk surface. I'd say we wouldn't travel specifically there for our morning runs like we travel to Kite Beach or Al Qudra quite often. But if we lived close by or if we're ever in the vicinity again, I wouldn't mind running there from time to time. So I would say yes, it's probably a bit overrated. But if you're a runner and you're in Dubai, you kind of have to do it at some point, at least once. So Ben and I both did about an hour run this morning and then we had breakfast. Probably one of the nicest breakfast buffet we've experienced. So many options, delicious food, the pastries, the service, just everything great. And then we spent the rest of the morning at the pool and then we went back home. That was a great mini staycay. I really enjoyed it and I feel like it was, 24 hours away from home, but it was just so nice. And running wise, I am now on just shy of 100 kilometers for the week, 99.5 on Garmin. Now, I think it's a little skewed because of the GPS issues Tuesday. The distance, I highly doubt was correct. So I think I'm a little above 100 kilometers, but this is what Garmin says. I might double today and do a 5K later this afternoon because, with the weather challenges we've had this week, I ended up not doubling Friday. So I might do that. See how I feel. I'm gonna end the vlog here. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you are not subscribed to my channel yet, you know what I'm gonna say. Please hit the subscribe button and I hope to see you all in the next video.